Writing prompt. The Christian God decides to send an army of angels to purge the earth so humanity can stir clean. But the pagan gods come to the aid of the humans. By Wicked7 on Reddit.
Judgment Day came sooner than any of us anticipated. No one could prepare for what it entailed. The angels sent to Earth were not the winged humanoids guiding the faithful to heaven we like to imagine them to be, but eldritch creatures bathed in holy light. Instead of bringing the believers towards salvation, it was a massive slaughter right from the get-go. They call it a cleansing right before the attack. Humanity from all nations, regardless of their faith, race, or age, were all equal to die by their hands. Of course, we didn't take it lying down. If there's one thing humanity was good at, it was being stubborn as hell. In the shadows of some ruins, I held my breath as something floated by. The radiant light that was originally meant to guide humanity towards heaven was the telltale sign of the presence of God's messengers. The rank-and-file angels that scoured the earth for people were the lowest in the hierarchy, though we couldn't say for sure. There might have been archangels or principalities in the mix. Not that we could tell, but at least there weren't seraphim, cherubim, or orphanim manifesting yet. Which begs the question, why hasn't the Abrahamic God done so if he wanted to wipe us out? Surely they would have curb-stomped us into dust. Suddenly the light of the angels grew brighter. I muttered a curse, bolting from my hiding spot just in time for an angel, a thing with large feathered wings, to crash in. It looked humanoid if you chose to discount the numerous eyes and the spear of light in its unusual hands. Also, it was readying to throw said spear at me. "Shit, shit, shit!" I yelled, trying to find some kind of cover. Not that I think it would have been useful as a barrier, but I was desperate. There's no way I was gonna die here for whatever that prick upstairs was up to. My vision was quickly blinded by white, followed by pure red. Agony in its purest form shot up my nerves from my now missing left leg, having been instantly destroyed by the javelin of light, and I hit the debris-covered ground hard. I clutched what remains of it and could smell the acrid smell of burnt hairs and flesh. The only silver lining was that it had also instantly cauterized the wound. But that small mercy also meant the angel was still going to execute me. I wanted to glare at it defiantly, but the pain was too much for me to focus my full attention on my would-be killer. I'm really going to die here. Time seemed to slow to a crawl as the angel prepared to throw another one of those javelins, intending to vaporize me. But someone was right behind it. There was a squelching sound. A hole was made in the angel's torso equivalent, and out of it was a hand holding a beating organ. The angel gurgled something in its own language, its numerous eyes wide before it scattered into specks of light.
How annoying. I was hoping to find a warrior, but there aren't a lot of good ones in this era, it seems.
The figure who had slain an angel stepped forward, and the first thing I noticed was that one of the man's legs was replaced with numerous pieces of rock. The second was the strange weapon in his non-bloody hand.
Who are... No time to talk, human. We need to slaughter our way out of here.
A prosthesis in a similar fashion as the man's was formed from my leg, seemingly fitting without any complications.
I don't have an authority over regrowing limbs, so that will have to make do. Any objections?
No. He grinned, flashing sharp teeth before shoving the weapon he was carrying around into my hands. A sword-like object with spikes. Isn't this? More angels appeared from thin air, apparently summoned from heaven.
We have some volunteers. Now, human, let this be a warm-up.
A warm-up for what?
For the revenge, of course. No one likes to be called pagan gods.
Finishing, he rushed forward, ready to tear the angels to shreds. Seeing no other alternative in the matter, I rushed in as well with a battle cry, though one thing did bother me. Pagan gods?